Blessed are the strip club customers who know how to act. A lot of times I hear men say, "It's mostly creeps who go to strip clubs. I'm not like the other guys." And a lot of times I've seen those guys become the creepiest guy of the night. In truth, it's a lot of regular guys who go to the strip club, and some of them show their worst sides there because they think strippers aren't that important and their opinions don't matter. But a strip club isn't Las Vegas. There's no stripper-client privilege, and your bad deeds will get out. But many men don't show their asses because they consider strippers to be normal people at work. And some of those guys become friends. Some become boyfriends. When I decided to talk about the best customers, I had a hard time deciding who I would talk about. Who, out of all my time dancing so far, has been my favorite? Was it the restoration guys who talked to me about repairing historical sites and taught me about historical mortar? Was it the guy I haven't seen since summer, but maintained the same crush on that's lasted for years? The hilarious man whose hilarious brother accompanied him into the club every couple weeks, who hid his brother's death from me for about a year, trying to keep me from being sad. The most obvious choice is a man in a nice suit who I went up 2 years ago. He was the CFO of a malting company from far, far away, and he wanted to talk, but he didn't want to do it in the noisy bar. He spent $500 an hour, hour after hour, and asked me about my school, and even better, my favorite books, my favorite subject to talk about. That was the most lucrative night of my career so far, and I spent it talking to a friend about the subjects I care about the most. Nobody wants to hear about books from a naked girl. For the longest time, my favorite customer was a man I went to school with, who would show up at the club with a bunch of science jokes and tell them to me on stage, hoping that I'd crack up and forget to be sexy. He'd buy a dance, but tell me funny things and groove with me until I'd forgotten to dance and was collapsed giggling. We'd laugh so hard, we got chastised by another dancer because she had to dance on the couch next to us one time. But my favorite customer of all has come in most weeks for 4 years. Patiently, week after week, he put up with a serious language barrier, buying me drinks, buying my dances, and in between, helping me to learn and practice Spanish until we could be friends. We used every translator available. The bartender, Google Translate, his friends, and somehow we worked it out. The knowledge helped me with other customers, not just him. In addition to teaching me Spanish, he drew pictures of me occasionally over the years. He gave them to me on my birthday, and now they show my time as a stripper through the years to anyone who watches my videos. He has created so much joy in my life, through language, through art, and just through his friendship. Dancers, who are your favorite customers? If you're not a stripper, have you ever made one's night? Tell me in the comments. Please subscribe and click on the links to see further videos.